everybody, it's Shannon Grant, your Superstar Director with Team Heaven Essence. Now, the reason I wanted to send you this message is because you guys have been on this page for like a month now, and I haven't really seen a whole lot of productivity. So I have been doing this study with leadership laws and how to lead better and being able to kind of plug into me to be able to help you. But then I realized, you guys are trying to become a star consultant. And I don't know if you guys know this, but a star consultant is whenever you have at least 2 active people in 1 month. This is how you promote. 2 active people in 1 month that have to at least put in $150, and then you have to at least put in $500. Your group has to do at least $2,500 wholesale, not retail. So when you're looking at the wholesale, you got to figure out 25% more of retail that you need to put in order to get to the wholesale. A lot of people get confused on that. But that is your goal on this page, is to become a star consultant. And then it has been proven when you can get the star consultant that you get the director a lot faster. But what you guys got to do is you got to really sit down and figure out, what are your goals for this? I was doing this study, and I am doing this study. It's probably going to be about a 10-week study. So what I'm going to do with you is I'm going to share with you what I'm learning, if that's okay with you. But it's about the laws of leadership. And the first law is called the law of the lid. And this really spoke to me. I had no idea exactly how to measure myself until I read about this. And the law of the lid is a leadership ability determining a person's level of effectiveness. So if I were to come to you and say to you, what is your effectiveness in leading? If you were to rate yourself from 1 to 10, what would you say? Now, if you give yourself a 7 or an 8, that's really good because you have a pretty high vision. And if you give yourself like a 1 or a 2, then we have a lot of work to do. They did a study and found out that the people who actually created McDonald's, it was 2 brothers, and they had a vision to be able to have a restaurant, to be able to have kitchen organization. They actually started it out kind of like a Sonic, where whenever they came to eat, people would come out to them, to their cars and things. And then they thought it'd be really cool to create like a kitchen environment where people actually came into them and they could come up with 30-minute or less to be able to serve them, which that came up with fast food. And then over time, these 2 brothers wanted to expand. And they thought, what if we do it in this town over here and this town over here? And, they were doing really good. They were making quite a bit of money. And then like next couple of years, they did a little bit more and grew a little bit more here in different areas, and they made more money. Well, they ended up partnering with a guy, and this guy's vision was a lot bigger than theirs. And he saw going nationwide and international. And the next thing you know, this guy's like buying these people out and creating this massive company we know as McDonald's today. Now, the difference in that is the vision. The vision changed. They saw it to here, and this guy saw it to here. Now, I want to ask you, where do you see your vision? I think we think so small-minded sometimes. When I first started, I wanted to be like, well, at least my house smells good, and my car's going to smell good. I didn't see how awesome this company was and how many of you it was going to affect. So obviously, whenever I first started, I didn't have a vision. But some of you guys come to me with these awesome visions already, where you're like, I want to have a team of 1,000. I want to have a team of 3,000. I want to have 4 or 5 or 6 directors within 3 years. And you have this amazing vision. And man, that is awesome, because I didn't know how to do that in the beginning. But now that I've gone through all these steps, I feel like I'm qualified to teach you how to dream. So this is called the law of the lid. You have a lid. It's like a ceiling on your vision and on your dreams. Now, I want you to think for a second right now as you're watching me on this video. Where are you? What's your leadership ability? Are you scared to go out there and lead? Are you scared you're going to fail? Are you scared you're going to succeed? Are you scared it's too overwhelming and too much work? Or do you not want to do it? This is also going to help me be able to train you. But you got to figure out where your effectiveness is. And if you are like the 1, 2, and 3, then we really, really, really need to talk about your dreams and your visions and what do you want out of Scentsy. I mean, hey, if you don't want to do this thing and go to leadership and, become a director and have a team, that is totally cool. You can stay and do your hobby and things like that. What I may end up doing is just taking you off of our program so that you don't feel pressure and you don't get all these crazy emails and videos from me. So you just need to know. But I'm going to tell you what, if you're in Scentsy and you're just doing it for the discount and for the product, you're going to find out that your love for this company is going to grow. You're going to actually start sharing this on accident with people. It's going to become like a happy pill that you accidentally take every day, and you tell someone about Scentsy. And there is a girl, amazing girl, Sarah Robbins. That's one of the books that we're going to do for our star leadership. And the next group that you're going to go to is called, Dash for Director, because you're going to be dashing to director from Star Consultant. And this girl talks about this girl that happened to recruit someone, and they didn't have a vision. And she ended up getting someone underneath her, and she only wanted 1 or 2 people. And they had a vision, and she didn't. And she did her minimum and her minimum and her minimum. Finally, she dropped off. The person that was underneath her ended up becoming an ambassador in their company and making tons of money. Don't you know the girl that sponsored her in the beginning was like, why did I give up? What did I do? Why didn't I have a vision? And I don't want you guys to be like that, because some of you guys sit here and you're like, I don't know what my vision is, and I don't know what my dreams are, and I really don't know how many. Right now, write it down. How many people do you want on your team by the end of 2016? I promise you that if you do this program and you do everything that all of us directors are going to tell you to do, you will grow. We need your commitment, though. You have to be committed. You have to be willing to share 5 minutes a day, Scentsy, and how it's blessed you or how it's blessed others. Come up with that dream team. I've asked you guys to do it. Some of you have. Come up with that dream team. January 1st, we're going to open up our page again, and we're going to do something huge. We're going to have a huge recruiting campaign. I'm going to have an actual live event. Then I'm going to ask each one of you guys to bring someone locally. If you're in Raleigh, or if you're in Charlotte, or if you're in South Carolina, or wherever you are, if you're within driving distance of maybe 5 hours, you can plan on me being there if you will get the people there. I will help you recruit. That's my commitment to you for 2016, because I know you guys want to grow. If you're in California or New York or wherever I can't get to you right now because I can't fly there just yet, we're going to do a Facebook Live event. You will invite the people. We will show up, because you don't understand. Whenever you have a place to go, a place to meet, our Bring a Tip, Share a Tip started out really small. It's gotten bigger. I'm hoping to grow out a coffee shack. And yes, we have things locally. And if you are in another area, I can find a director for you to hook up to go to some of their events if you want to plug in. But if you don't and you want to do everything live on Facebook, that's totally fine. But you're going to see me getting a lot more involved with you guys. You're going to see me calling you and finding out what your dreams and your aspirations are and meeting you where you are. Okay? We're not just going to be spamming you all day with all this information on Facebook and all of this information that I'm going to do through emails. No, you're going to hear from me on the phone, or maybe a live event like this. You just go on to joinme.com and you'll see my little face on your computer talking to you. I want you to grow. You're in Scentsy for a reason. Look inside. Why did you join? You saw something, and you can have that. I promise you. You can go on these Disney trips and these trips to Greece, and you can have these amazing teams and get these awards and things like that. That's what I want for you. My heart in this business is to watch you grow, to watch your dreams come true. That's important to me. That's why I'm in this. I didn't get in this on accident. I think God put me in this to empower other people and to help them realize that they have something to go after. For me, it took me a long time to figure out my why. And I got to do an interview the other day with Steve Wiltshire, which you guys can go on our page and see it if you want to. But my driving force was because I had to prove it to myself. I had to prove to myself that I did not, excuse my language, but suck when I've been told so long that I did. So what's your why? Do you want to pay the car payment? Do you want to put the kids in private school? Do you want to be able to, work out of the home and have a flexible schedule and be your own boss? Do you want to grow a team of thousands and go on the stage and do these trips? Do you want to make a difference in people's lives and get out there and be able to share your story? Guys, I promise you, do this program. It will help you, okay? You're going to hear from me. It's going to surprise you, because I'm going to start calling you, and I'm going to do better myself and making sure I connect with you, meet you where you are, and see what you need. So our first law is called the law of the lid. Where's your ceiling in your business? You've set it too low. Set it way high. Go for the sky. Because if you say you're a 7, then the best that you can probably lead is a 6, because you're going to meet that 7 eventually, and it can't go up anymore. Make it thousands. You can totally do this thing. I believe in you. I look forward to sharing you the study that I'm doing. You're going to see a lot of videos in here talking about this. If you're interested in it, you can give me a call and I'll tell you what I'm doing. If not, you can follow me on here and do the stuff that I'm doing. If you want to take an evaluation because you really want to be a leader, send me a PM. I'll send you the evaluation. Let's find out where you are and where I need to meet you. As I always say, success and happiness lies within you. I believe in you guys. We can do this. God bless you in your business. Bye.